Shades of Vengeance presents Stiletto Unit 447 CE, a continuation of the story of the Consortium. The guard sergeant, who is tranked, is going to try and medic himself.
Oh, he's going to try and get rid of them.
Yeah. And he has succeeded.
Oh, poppycock.
Not only that, he has healed himself 2 health damage.
Okay.
God 1 is dead, so it is now Bonsai's turn.
Okay, you said the guard captain just healed himself?
He did. He took a knee, he opened up his medical thing, and he started, patching himself up and injected himself with an antidote to the trank, and yeah, he's fine now.
Okay, but he's still 20-odd meters away?
25-odd meters away, yeah.
Okay.
And Katal appears to be juggling with live grenades for some reason.
Oh, gosh.
Well, when you got time on your hands.
So all we got left is the guard captain
and 1 guard.
Yeah, it's guard 4. Okay.
Yes.
Well, since the guard captain decided to be so patient and go there, I'm going to be moving towards him and firing.
Okay. So you're going to move towards him as far as you can, which is not very far because you're a village.
Seriously, it's not.
It is
5.
You're going to move 5 meters towards him, and then you're going to fire, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you'll be 19 meters away. That's still quite a way, and well within range, but still quite a way away. So he is now in cover. So he's going to have 3 defense instead of 2 defense.
Was he high? Okay, so he kind of got behind something before he started.
He's down on a knee, right? So he got behind cover, went down on 1 knee, and started medicing himself. So you can still hit him because his arm was quite big, but some of the bullets are going to hit the cover that would have otherwise hit him.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't just drop in the middle of the thing and get on a knee. He went behind.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So you are rolling wits and gunnery -3.
Yeah, roll a 10 again. Roll again. No. Okay, I've got 4 successes.
So roll 8 dice for damage.
Okay. 9, 7, 7, 6, 8. What's his wound?
His wound is going to be 7.
Okay, so it's just based on 7 again. Okay, then it's not 5, it's 4 then. Yeah, then 4.
4 damage. Ow.
Yep.
4 damage is quite a lot. Okay, next we have God 4. Okay, he is going to do a heroic leap out into the open and fire at you as he kind of hits the ground, right? He is trying to heroically draw your fire away from the guard sergeant, who will die in 1 more hit. And he rolls 3 hits, and it's an assault rifle against you, which is currently 5 to do damage and 10 to kill.
Yeah.
2 damage, 2 health damage.
Okay.
He's also slowly suffocating as well, isn't he?
He is now beginning to suffocate. He's also going to take 1 pain damage at the same time. And not just because of the way he hit the ground. Really Flissy.
Yes.
It's you.
Okay, so guard 4 just went apparently flying.
Well, yeah, he sort of leaped across from where the guard sergeant was, about 25 meters from where you are,
Okay.
firing at Bonsai, and then sort of landed on the ground.
Okay, I have a speed of 10. Is there any, cargoes or something like that I can hide behind and then try to use my needler?
There is not. You're going to have to risk standing in the open if you want to.
Right.
You can do that. You can run and do it, but you're going to risk standing in the open.
Right. I do have my chameleon skin.
Exactly how cowardly are you? Yeah, but you're going to be standing right out in the open, so
yeah,
you're not going to be invisible.
Okay.
You can get to guard 4, but you can't get to the guard sergeant.
Okay. I'm gonna be brave, go out, and then try to use the needler to disable one of his...
Wits and gunnery -2, which I believe is 6 dice.
6 dice, okay.
And you are looking for 7s to hit.
Yep. Okay. Two successes.
Okay, roll 2 dice then, and you're looking for a 9.
Nope.
Nope.
It's just
okay,
bounces.
you hit him, but it bounces off his armor.
Yeah.
He's like, ah! Or
Would
something.
you more like be like,
Oh, well, I tried.
ah!
Yeah, that's more accurate. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, Nara. You let yourself be dragged quite a long way away.
I'm going to use my facial morpher and become guard 1.
Okay, you are now guard 1.
And now I'm gonna
you
catch
scan
up with
his face. Face appears. Body fills out whatever's needed. Done.
And then time to rejoin the group.
Okay.
Hopefully they are
Yeah,
aware.
I was about to say.
have
Presumably you'll
more,
send an
like,
IFF. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And presumably they know that you do this sort of thing. Okay, so back to Catal.
Right. The rocket launcher has worked, the grenades haven't. So,
And the rocket launcher worked even better than you expected.
yeah, I got 2 guards and breached the hull.
Yeah. And you breached the hull. Come on. This is the Orion. Breaching the hull is awesome.
Yeah, actually, that is true. This is, yep.
How many people can say they breached the hull of the Orion?
So what's better than breaching it once?
I breached it
Twice
twice.
as nice.
Yeah.
It's twice as nice.
Yeah, so disposable rocket launcher at the guard captain.
You could probably hit both of them.
Okay, then I do that.
He didn't leap 5
Leap
meters.
that. So
Alright. So that's dexterity +5.
Yep. So four successes on the attack.
4 successes on the attack. So you were rocket launcher. So it lands where
Yep.
you wanted to. I want you to roll 3 damage against both of those individuals.
Yep. That is an 8, 7, and 6 on the captain,
Dead.
and a 9, 6, and 3 on guard 4.
Dead. And another 3 on the...
And 9, 7, and 4 on the hull.
Yeah, the hull... You not only breached the hull a second time, you breached it so close to the first breach that, in fact, like, a whole section of the hull just tears away and air begins to escape. However, both of them are dead.
Yeah. That.
So, at this moment, the sort of the camera, if you like, pulls back, and you are sitting in a briefing room watching this recording. Ixatixel, who is a Zimian politician, he is the leader of Stiletto unit, is sort of standing to the side of the recording, and he sort of looks at you all after having watched that through, and he goes, well, technically a D+ is a passing grade. So you have actually passed your final test of training, and we kind of have no choice but to commission you as field agents. We can't really wait any longer. So I guess I'm pleased to say, welcome to Stiletto unit. And you're officially field operatives of the Resistance.
Hey!
I do recommend that on your first mission, though, you maybe don't want to go around breaching the hull or maybe attempting to seduce people to give you their only breathing apparatus might be a bad plan, and possibly going toe to toe with a guy in armor heavy enough to resist your attacks might also be not the best move. And finally, hiding while the rest of your teammates are all in danger isn't the most honourable course of action. So, you know, I have some notes, and I'll be delivering a report to each of you during the next day or so. But the need is kind of great at the moment. So I don't really have much choice. Geez, this is not the way that I really thought you guys were going to go. Out of character, I'm going to say, for some reason. Because it was clearly how this was always going to go. Anyway, sorry, was there a question?
Yeah. Do I still get to take the rocket launcher on the mission?
Yeah.
Cool.
That was a week ago.
Yeah, no, in future missions.
If you insist.
You don't seem to like the idea.
Try not to breach the hull. That's really just like a general suggestion.
I would kind of suggest to use it as a last resort.
How do you define last resort? Because, I mean, I understand Reluflissy, and actually I would tend to agree with you, not particularly on your entire stance on violence, but, you know, in terms of using a rocket launcher as a last resort. But in fairness, the second time he used the rocket launcher, I would deem that the last resort. Right? I mean, you were pretty close to the last resort there. That was, you know, your big Valithi warrior had been taken down and had spent time unconscious. And your you know, everyone else had vanished. He was literally the only person standing there. You ran out and fired an ineffectual projectile at one of the people lying on the ground, and then he thought, maybe I should fire the rocket launcher. So I kind of agree with that bit, but maybe the first time, maybe be a little more aware of your surroundings. Also,
it was the Orion. I expected it to survive.
What the hell happened with that grenade?
I was wondering myself.
It's still in my boot. It's still in my boot.
A week later, it's still in your boot. Why?
It hasn't gone off yet. It's probably not gonna.
I don't trust you with that thing in your boot, thank you.
Fine. And I put it out.
I miss Steve Adams, and I never thought I would say that. I miss Alex Geiter.
These notes you have, Mr. Ixeltixel, would you like to share them over a candlelight supper?
No.
Really?
No, because I've seen what you do to people you seduce.
Yeah, but we're on the same side, so I'm not going to stab you.
No, you'll just steal everything I own. Come on, you think I let you in? You think I recruited you into this unit without reading your file? How stupid do you think I am? Desperate, not stupid. Thank you, Bonsai.
My skin is like changing purple at this moment, embarrassed. And I'm just covering my face at this. I'm like,
well,
why am I with these people?
I will have to send you these notes while you're in transit because we have an urgent mission for you.
Okay.
We need to know what the Big Eight is planning next, and you are our only hope. I can't believe I just said that.
I can't either. And I'm being honest.
Of those, of the Big Eight companies, CNC, Colonization and Construction have the least well-protected mainframes. Now, that's not actually saying all that much. They're still pretty well protected. Excuse me. Now, that's not actually really saying all that much because they're still pretty well protected. But, yeah, I mean, you can expect more security than you have ever seen before, ever, in your entire lives. That even includes you, Bonsai, and I know you spent time on Aron. But the reality is that you are going to head into one of the most dangerous areas for Resistance members in the entire Consortium. The good news is that CNC don't have the apex of company security personnel. There's probably a better than even chance that this isn't a suicide mission. Probably. Although, judging by your recent performance, you're more likely to kill yourselves than they are to kill you. So, the mission... You have to go to Britannia. That's the CNC Colonization and Construction Headquarters station. And you are going to need to get into the CEO's office and hack the computer. Now, none of you are particularly good hackers. You can get through doors and things, but none of you have what it takes to get into that system. So here is a gizmo, which I'm going to hand to... I would give it to Katal, but he'll probably blow it up. And I would give it to Nora, but she'll probably sell it. And I would give it to Relu Flissy, but she'll probably be too busy hiding. And I would give it to Bonsai, but he wouldn't know which end to stick in the thing. So I'll give it to Relu Flissy and hope.
Oh, okay, so what is this device?
This is a gizmo.
Called a gizmo.
It's called a gizmo.
Not a thing you wants it.
It's not a thing you what's it. It's a gizmo.
No.
And this gizmo, when you plug it into the CEO's computer in his office, will hack it and begin to download as much data as possible.
Gotcha. I'm just writing that down now.
Now, the reason that this is so urgent is that Smirtios' presence in the region is really light. Now, you remember you fought Smirtios in your training, in your training scenario. It's light at the moment, and there are very few patrols. It happens to be a confluence. When you arrive, there will be no patrols within a week's journey. You will have to outrun any ships that are launched from the Smirtios Security Border Station, but we've outfitted your shuttle with some special boosters that will allow you to outrun anything that they have on board that station.
Okay.
You're going to have to get into the CEO's office, hack the computer, and get out. And then you're going to have to bring this back, because that gizmo has onboard storage. We can't risk sending this over the Hardcastle haulage network. It'll never get from A to B.
Okay.
Well, Hardcastle haulage is another of the big eight. They're not going to want their own secrets stolen.
No, of course not.
Do you have any questions about this mission?
How many floors is it to the CEO's office?
It depends where you land. There is a CEO's landing pad, and if you decide to bust your way in, you could maybe land there, but they might also shoot you down.
That is true.
Although, in fairness, that does sound roughly in keeping with your average tactics. Maximum suicide. I feel a bit bad now, because your Stiletto unit and the last Stiletto unit died by committing suicide.
Does the CEO frequent any bars?
You'll have to look into that yourselves. I don't know. I don't have that information. We don't have any agents on board Britannia. Not at the moment.
No blueprints of the actual facility?
Are you kidding? It's a top security Big 8 space station. No, we don't have blueprints of it.
Okay, I thought safe to ask.
Kill Captain, destroy computer.
No. Come on! It's not hard. Get in. Get in the office. Hack computer. Do not destroy computer. Hack computer. Steal
not
data.
hack.
No, not
Different
that kind
type.
of hack.
Computer hacking.
Stand outside the door and keep watch.
I want to fire you all, but I've just said that you can be field agents.
Can I create fake IDs for everyone then with my larceny?
You can attempt to do so, yes. However, I need to pack you off onto the shuttle and get you moving. You can do it en route.
Okay.
Everything you need's in the shuttle. Oh, I'm very sorry, but the equipment that you had in the virtual environment, we don't have that much spare. I'm really
Okay.
sorry. You're only going to be able to take 3 items each.
Okay.
I'm sorry. There's just no spare equipment right now. If you're successful in this mission, maybe the Resistance will give us some more funding. Unfortunately, since the death of Stiletto unit, the previous Stiletto unit, the Resistance have not been diverting the funds in my direction the way they once did. Something about Steve Adams not turning up and seducing people at Quartermasters. I didn't understand. I'm sure he never did that.
If we're on this mission and I have the gizmo and all that, what will happen if it's taken?
You'll fail the mission. The Resistance's latest methods for hacking Big 8 mainframes will be revealed. It's possible they might trace it back to a Rapier unit, and it could mean the end of the entire Resistance. Please don't lose it.
And definitely a written warning. Definitely at least a written warning.
Yeah, at least a written warning, if not more. Depending on how many Resistance members die, it might be a strongly worded written warning. The players were George as Bonsai, Katie as Relu Flissy, Rena as Nara Sobek, and Robert as Katal. The GM was Ed Jowett. Era the Consortium was created by Ed Jowett and is copyright Shades of Vengeance Limited. We'll be back with another episode before long, but if you'd like to find out more, please visit our website www.shadesofvengeance.com.